The hallway was loud, filled with the chatter and laughter of students rushing between classes. But in the middle of the noise, one girl walked quietly, her head slightly down, clutching her books to her chest. Her name was Emily. She had transferred to this school only 2 weeks ago, and already whispers followed her everywhere. People said she was strange, too quiet, too different. But none of them knew the truth, that Emily carried a past stronger than any rumor could destroy. As she made her way toward her locker, a group of boys blocked her path. The leader, Tyler, smirked as he leaned against the metal door. His friends surrounded her like a pack of wolves. "What's up, new girl? Still too shy to talk? Or are you just too weak to stand up for yourself?" His mocking tone drew laughter from the others. Emily tried to step aside, but Tyler shoved her back. She staggered but didn't say a word. Her silence only fueled their cruelty. The bullying had started with whispers and jokes in the cafeteria, but now it had escalated. That day, Tyler decided to push things further. Grabbing Emily by the collar, he pulled her close. "You think you're better than us? Let's see how long you last when someone actually puts pressure on you." His hands moved to her throat. He tightened his grip and began choking her as the others cheered him on. Gasps filled the hallway. Some kids stopped to watch, others pulled out their phones, recording as though it were entertainment. Emily's eyes darkened, her breath cut off. But instead of fear, something else flickered in her gaze. Focus. Because Emily wasn't just an ordinary girl. For years, she had trained in mixed martial arts. Her father, a former MMA coach, had taught her discipline, strength, and patience. She never wanted to fight unless she had to. But this was the moment where silence would no longer protect her. With a sudden movement, Emily twisted her body, breaking free from Tyler's chokehold. The shift was so fast his friends barely noticed what happened until he stumbled backward. Emily dropped her books to the ground and planted her feet firmly. Tyler laughed nervously. "Oh, so the quiet girl finally wants to fight." He lunged at her again, but this time Emily reacted with lightning precision. She grabbed his wrist, spun, and slammed him against the locker with a controlled arm lock. Tyler screamed in pain as his friends froze. "Stop! You're going to break his arm!" one of them shouted. But Emily's voice cut through the chaos, calm and steady. "I don't want to hurt him. But if he touches me again, I won't hold back." The hallway was silent now. The crowd of students, realizing this wasn't the fragile girl they had mocked. This was someone who had endured more than they could imagine. Someone who carried the strength of years of training and the resilience of battles they would never understand. Emily released Tyler, who collapsed to the floor, clutching his arm in shame. His friends backed away quickly, their bravado shattered. For the first time, Tyler's eyes showed fear. Not of Emily, but of the truth he had uncovered. He had picked on the wrong person. But Emily didn't gloat. She picked up her books and quietly said, "Strength isn't about hurting people. It's about knowing when to stop." Her words carried more weight than any punch could have. The students who had been recording lowered their phones, some looking guilty, others amazed. From that day forward, no one dared to bully Emily again. More importantly, whispers turned into respect. Some students even approached her, curious about her training and asking for advice. She wasn't just the new girl anymore. She was the reminder that appearances can deceive, and silence doesn't mean weakness. Tyler eventually apologized, though it took him weeks to muster the courage. Emily accepted, not because he deserved it, but because she believed in rising above hate. Her message spread quietly through the school. No matter how tough the world tries to choke you, resilience and strength will always find a way to breathe. And for every student who had once felt powerless watching that moment in the hallway, Emily became an unspoken symbol of hope. She didn't just defend herself that day. She taught everyone watching that courage doesn't need an audience. And real power isn't in fists, but in control.